Welcome everyone to this week's Colorscope. My name's Elizabeth Harper. My website is sealedwithlove.com, and this week I have a very special guest, a wonderful friend from Bermuda, Carol Ferris. Hi, Carol.
Hey, Elizabeth. Nice to see you.
Yay! I've known Carol for ages, and even though we're fellow Brits, I didn't know her in England. I've only known her from Bermuda since she's been in Bermuda, and you've been there for donkey's years, right? Like 20 or so years, yeah?
Oh, 30 now, yes.
Yeah, wow. So Bermuda is a great place, and Wynn and I are off to Bermuda in March. We will be there. We'll be there offering consultations and workshops and seminars and gifts and all kinds of things. So we'll be there from the 7th of March until the 11th of March. Do check out the website where we're holding our events. It's spirithouse.com. So Bermuda's very easy to get to. So even if you're somewhere else in the world, you'll be able to travel to Bermuda to play with us and come to the workshops and the consultations as well. So Carol is a medical doctor, but she's also very interested in all forms of healing. So she works with a broad spectrum of therapies and brings that in to help people to heal on different levels. So if you're in Bermuda, you can check Carol out, and of course you can connect with her through spirithouse.com. On the website you'll see information about our event, and you'll see how to contact Carol there as well. So we've chosen 3 colours that link with the earth. So use your intuition to select one of the following colours: earthy brown, cobalt blue, and emerald green. So they're all nice and earthy, aren't they? Earthy brown, cobalt blue, and emerald green. Now you can connect with the past, present, and future of those colours, or just select one that feels right at this moment. Okay, so we're going to start with earthy brown. So right now I'm looking out and it's all snowy right here, and of course the only brown I can see are the trees. But I feel the energy of them is waking up. So I feel that brown energy for you is saying that you are beginning to wake up. It's like, oh yeah, just stretching and you're ready to get going. Of course, it's coming into spring. And so that is about planting seeds and sprouting and opening up. So I feel that you're getting ready for something, and it's something that's going to expand in the next 6 months. So whatever seeds you've planted, you don't have to plant them right this very minute. It could have been something that you planted years ago. I feel that it's about to sprout, it's about to wake up, and you're about to wake up as well. So there's lots of colour coming into your life. It's not just brown, but the brown is fertile, so it's the perfect time for you. So I'm going to hand you over to Carol and see what Carol has to say about earthy brown.
Okay, to me, earthy brown in Bermuda here, the earth has such a rich colour. There's almost an orangey redness to the colour of the earth, along with that depth of brown. And it just looks as though it is so rich and fertile and nourishing and just ready to allow everything just to open and to grow, as you say. And so for me, this is very much a beginnings and openings, a wonderful time here in Bermuda for planting and growing and growth and so on, because our spring is here. Not that we really have the 4 seasons, but it is that beautiful, rich depth of nourishment. And I would like to pick a card for that out of Louise Hay's self-esteem card. So let's see what comes up here with this. And okay, so what I've picked here actually is one that you can see there's not so much a brownie, but the orangey sort of color.
Oh yeah, kind of copper, yeah.
That and it reads, today no person, place or thing can irritate or annoy me. I choose to be at peace. I am neither too little nor too much, and I do not have to prove myself to anyone. I like that.
I like that too. That's perfect, especially for the brown energy, because yeah, it's like grounded, and brown's a bit stubborn sometimes. That's great, thank you. Reflections. Okay, so cobalt blue. So cobalt blue, when we were talking about which colours to have, because I'm wearing green and of course, you know, there's a lot of earthy things around Carol, and Carol said she didn't know why, but it felt like cobalt blue wanted to come in. And of course the earth, it's green and brown and blue, isn't it? I mean, the majority of the earth, well, 70% of the earth is water. So I almost feel with this that it's saying that there's something you're not seeing, that something you're not realizing, that there's a piece of you that you haven't claimed, that you haven't embraced, that maybe you haven't, you've discarded or disregarded, and I feel that it's a major part of who you are, and it's almost like it could be your gift or your talent, or it could just be how nice you are and how fabulous and how much service you give to others. I feel that blue energy is about just coming back to yourself and realizing your purpose is to love yourself and be with yourself and accept yourself, and it's all about you. So that blue energy is to connect with yourself and connect with your gifts and connect with something that you've disregarded about yourself. Open that energy up and come back to it, because it's a huge, enormous part of who you are. And when you do that, it's almost like your world will open up, something else will open up that you've been waiting for, that you've been waiting to happen, but it's almost like you haven't embraced that part of you in order for this new door, this energy, whatever it is you want, to open up right now. Okay, sometimes it's like getting blood out of a stone. You know, I can feel it coming through. It's like, get it out.
That is beautiful. I can very much relate to that myself. And cobalt blue is one of my most treasured colours. I love it. But of course, here in Bermuda, being surrounded by the ocean, literally, we might even be able to hear the sound of the water in the background because I'm so close. So and the ocean is such a beautiful place to be in whenever you can or be by. It's healing. But as you say so much, when you just look out over the ocean and the expansiveness that you can see with your own eye from the shore, but it goes more and more and more and more. And I think that really is this finding the rest of yourself, finding who you are, because we are always more than I think we sometimes think. So that's my little addition for that. And picking out a card here, we're going to go with the colour scheme as much as possible. And there we are with the blue there. And this says, I take a deep breath and allow myself to relax. My whole body calms down. It does not matter what other people say or do. What matters is how I choose to react and what I choose to believe about myself. There you go.
Cool. And that's perfect, of course, with the blue. Yeah, perfect. All right then. And by the way, those, you know, you can hear bells in the background. That's Carol's bells. She's got those bells all around her. Okay, so finally, emerald green. So you can see that I'm wearing emerald green today, and it just felt like this was the colour that wanted to be worn. Green is a colour of balance, so it's finding balance within yourself, finding balance for your heart, finding balance in your abundance, in your bank balance, with your relationships, with your job. It's finding balance in, if you're working, then to have fun time as well, so it needs to be 50-50 with that energy. So I'm just going to ask what else we need to talk about, and I'm being shown the word spirit, that we need to connect with spirit through our heart. Oh dear, it makes me want to cry. So there is some part of your spirit, or there's your spirit guides, or there's someone in spirit that wants you to connect with them. And this green energy is about going through your heart and connecting with them. There's a message for you that's kind of hanging around and waiting for you, but it links with your heart. And that message will bring balance into your life. It's almost like something you've been looking for. Let me just ask and see if there's something right. And I'm being told that, of course, with the green, it's blue and yellow. So back to the blue, so you need to listen to the message about the blue. And the yellow is shining a light on you, shining a light on something that you have, that you want to do, that is your gift again. That yellow energy is there. So there's some kind of message that's coming for you that's going to help you bring balance into your life, shine light, information on a part of your life that you've been searching for, something you've been searching for. Crikey. See what Carol has to say.
After all of that, I'm not sure that I can add very much. Yeah, but we have such, again, Bermuda doesn't see snow in the wintertime. So greenery is ever here in huge abundance. And there's something about that evergreen, ever-growth, ever-being, but the very strong connection to one's heart center when you're out in nature and appreciating and enjoying that beautiful abundance of greenery. It's blissful color, very blissful. And there's a sense of eternalness that comes through that as well. We have eternal green here in Bermuda, so it's really nice. Yeah, lovely.
Sweet.
And my card is this one. And it's a kind of, not exactly an emerald green, but a green nonetheless, that says, I have the self-esteem, power, and confidence to move forward in life with ease. This is the only time I get to live today. I choose to enjoy it. Well, that's always a good remembrance.
That's perfect. And with the yellow energy, that's the self-esteem and the confidence as well. Cool. Thank you. So thank you to Carol Ferris from Bermuda. And of course, Carol is organising our events in Bermuda in March, from the 7th of March till the 11th of March. And you can check that out on spirithouse.com. And Carol, is there anything you want to share with people, just to give them something from yourself, a message, that maybe just to give them some inspiration?
The message that's coming through right now is just to remember to live in joy. You can always find that little bit of joy, no matter who you are, where you are. I work with people who are not always in a joyful state, but they can reach and find that. That's a beautiful place to get to.
That's lovely. You know, when you started to tune into that, there was this light that just came through. You're straight in. It was the joy beam.
The joy beam. Oh, good.
Great. Well, thank you so much again, Carol. And, you know, I do hope that people can join us. And Carol will be with us, of course. And until next week, have a wonderful week filled with Coloriscious blessings. And thank you again to Carol. So lots of love. Bye.
Bye.